Hello, welcome to Data Sonar's demo. This time we'll see how to use unstructured data masking method together with the Data Sonar's proxy and the dynamic masking mode. Dynamic masking means that Data Sonar rewrites queries or query results with the dynamic masking. So it means that if all users are forced to go through Data Sonar and the proxy mode and the Data Sonar's IP or host name and the port number, then Data Sonar will apply dynamic masking rule to such connections configured in Data Sonar's dynamic masking policy. So this is configured here on the masking. My database instance I use is MariaDB as a proxy up and running. So I'll show you how I've configured my unstructured masking for my MariaDB. There is only one rule configured for just one column to show how it works. So I've selected the person and the biography column, which may contain sensitive information inside of the text of this column. Okay. The original information entered we can see in the text editor I have. This is for the first person, number one. There's a passport ID and telephone number. For sure, these are fake information, right? These are items. SSN, telephone number, and sometimes it could be real information for some celebrities or some famous persons. Data Sonar can apply this information to text fields and eliminate this sensitive information from columns in the database instance on the fly, right? So in the real time. So the field is already covered with the masking rule. It's connected to my MariaDB. When I will connect through Data Sonar running in the proxy mode, in other words, to Data Sonar running, listening to this port, right, on my host, then Data Sonar will apply dynamic masking rules with unstructured masking, and the user will not see the original data, but the data will be reducted. Let's test it with my DB application. So I'm connected to the proxy port. Let's imagine that the original port or the port of the instance is closed by the firewall. So I'm connected to the MariaDB database customers table. So, and we remember that we have only one column, right, and unstructured masking is connected on this single column. This column is biography or BO, right? So I'm connected and my person is selected, and Data Sonar applied dynamic masking rules. So instead of the real information, we see the mask information. So what's actually happened with the original data? So if we could have a chance to connect somehow to the original data, we would see the original data there. So the same field, exactly the same field, exactly the same table, right? But in the dynamic masking case, Data Sonar reduces the output from the database. How does it correspond? So what's covered was what is hidden, what is not hidden. Let's copy the data from first 4 rows, which is a sample. That's for these famous persons. Right? First 3 are known person, that other just fake information. Let's go to the data I've entered for these first 4 fields, and let's paste the data into the masked text. Let's identify that we have the first row finished here, the second row finished here, and the last one here. So let's compare. This is original with some sensitive information, as we see, right? So this is, for example, ID, passport ID, which is a fake for sure, and the telephone number is a fake one. And everything is eliminated, like person ID and telephone number, even address line also is identified as address line is also reducted from the result set of the dynamic masking with the dynamic masking rule. So this way you can use data summarize with unstructured data masking and reduce the data on the fly in the result set. Thank you for watching.